bow. Hello, welcome. So everyone, last time when we did breaking, we did orange belt through purple belt. Now this time we're going to do high purple, blue belt, and then high blue. Okay? So remember, when you do breaking, remember you have to say I can do it, and then there's three types of yelling. Starting yelling, and then breaking yelling when you're breaking on the board, and then the finish yelling, so we know you're finished, okay? So, we're going to start with the high purple. High purple board breaking is skip forward side kick. Now, this one's a little bit tricky to most, because some of you mistake it by stepping versus an actual skipping, okay? So when you're skipping, imagine if you're doing a sparring stepping. Remember, you have to skip forward, okay? Same thing, you have to skip forward, side kick, okay? So let's practice a skip forward side kick. Okay, so skip, and bow. Ready, you have to kick. So when you do skip forward side kick, you're going to use your front foot. So if you want to use your right foot, switch to right foot in front. But if you want to use the left foot, switch to the left foot in front. Okay? So but make sure you're using your front leg when you use skip forward side kick. Okay? So when you do skip forward side kick, you're going to skip forward. Remember, it's not stepping. You're skipping forward. So you're going to do a little bit hopping, skipping. Okay? And then when you do, you're going to chamber your knee up and then kick the side kick right in front. Okay? So what you're going to do, watching, right hands up, you're going to skip forward and then see how she chamber, and you're going to kick out side kick and then put down in front after you finish. Okay? So one more time, ready? You're going to skip forward and then chamber up. Ready? Skip forward, chamber up, and then side kick out. And then go back. Okay? Now, if you want to practice with family, you have to make sure board's not in front of you, you're going to hit in your stomach and you're going to feel something really bad. Okay? So, what I recommend, if you're holding, step a little bit aside and then board out of your inner body. Making sure outer body, okay? Outside, where your safe zone is, okay? Not the inside, but safe zone, okay? Make sure they're kicking towards the outside so you're a little bit safe, okay? So ready, so when we do this one, make sure, let's demonstrate to how to do board break, okay? So ready, hang about, right foot back, punch, kick! Okay, so we're going to sit to the side, and then we're going to break the board sideways, okay? So you're going to say, I can do it, and then three types of yelling, okay? Starting yelling, breaking yelling, finishing, okay? Ready, so I can do it!
I can do it!
Kick! Ready? And then go back, finish. Okay? So when you're kicking, make sure, when side kicks should be fast, so make it snap. And then bring it back. If you do it slow, you're pushing and then not breaking. So make it sure side kick is fast, and you break it a lot easier. Okay? So let's now move on to blue belt. Blue belt is basically the same thing, but we're going to change the kicking to ass kick. So instead of a skip forward side kick, we're going to do skip forward ass kick. Everything's the same, just the kicking is the different. Okay? So when you use a skip forward ass kick, remember, you can either use the right foot in front or left foot in front, because that determines which foot you're going to use. So right foot in front. Left foot in front. Okay? So what you're going to do, you're going to do the same thing, is a skip forward and then ass kick. Okay? So watching and demonstrate, watching very carefully detail. Okay? So you're going to skip forward one, and then make sure to knee up, and then ass kick, straight up and down. Okay? So when she does it regularly, just do it regularly for me. Ready, go. Make sure. Try to get your toes up as high as you can. Try to point your toes. That's like a regular ass kick. Okay? And don't forget, it's not stepping, it's a skipping. You're skipping forward, ass kick down. But make sure ass kick goes down faster than you can believe. Try to make sure rushing it through ass kick. Okay? So ready, let's try to do demonstration. Okay, chip. Ready, right back, pass, kick. Ready, say, I can do it.
I can do it!
Ready, and then make sure, family, if you want to do ass kick train, this one, I recommend try to make it a little bit long stance, or try to make a deeper stance, and holding a board out from your body, straight forward. It'll be a little bit harder if you hold it this way, because they're striking on your arm. So make sure, straight out in front, okay? One more time, say, do it.
I can do it!
Right, kick. And the finish. Okay, so make sure, family, hold it straight out, and then for those who are blue belt, make sure keep it straight up and then go down as fast as you can, so you break the board a lot easier. Okay, and then next one, last one, ready? High blue. Your board breaking is elbow strike, and then go back, and then back kick. Now, elbow strike to many of you is very easy. Because why? It's just an elbow strike, very simple. So what you're going to do, you're going to step forward, elbow strike, and then you're going to go back and set first for back kick. Now, this is the biggest mistake that most everyone makes. They don't look, they just kick you. You have to turn and look. If you don't look at the board, you can't break it. You have to look at your opponent, so make sure. You're going to turn and look all the way over to your either right shoulder or left shoulder, depending on which leg you're going to use, and then kick straight back, and then put down in front, and then go back. Okay, let's do it in a little bit detail. Okay, so we check, right back, punch, kick. Okay, so what you're going to do is a step forward elbow strike. So there's two ways you can do elbow strike. You can just do regular without using hands. So usually when I do board breaking, I like to use my hand. I cover my hand to give the extra power. But if you don't want to, you can just do regular without the hands. But if you want to get a little bit more power, put your hands here, swing your hand inside, use your outer hand to swing inside and give you that extra twist. Okay, make it snappy. Okay, so let's try real quick. Okay, ready? And when you're holding, family, make sure holding the board a little bit diagonal or at least an angle. Okay, this is how they're striking out of the way. So get away from your, protection. It keeps the protection away. Okay, from the board or paper. Okay, so ready? Let's try. Base step forward, elbow strike. Ready? Go. Okay, you can do two ways, but I recommend doing a step forward elbow strike. You can skip forward elbow strike or stepping. Stepping is a little bit more power. Okay, so ready? You can do skip forward or stepping. Okay, ready? Step forward elbow strike, and then going back to spot, setting for back kick. So when you set for back kick, make sure your feet are facing the opposite direction of the board holder. Okay, so facing the opposite direction of the board holder, and then you're gonna turn, look all the way, and then what you're gonna do, kick straight back. Okay, when you kick straight back, remember you're gonna use the heel part. Okay, you're gonna use the heel. Okay, so one more time, back kick, ready. You're gonna turn, look, and then kick straight back kick. Now make sure you have to looking. If you don't look, you can't hit a board. Okay, one more time. So look, turn, look, set first. Okay, and then go. Okay, if you're missing, then what's the biggest problem? You have to kick straight back. If you ever see a horse kicking back, sometimes they don't look, but actually they do. They're looking all the time. All they have to do, turn their head slightly, and it's a kick straight back. Okay, so make sure you turn left, kick straight back. Okay, so let's try it with a full action. Okay, so reach up. Ready, okay, bow. Ready, back, kick. Ready, second foot.
I can do it.
Ready, kick. Kick. And then step back, and then back kick, kick. And then go back finish, kick. Now, for high blue, if you can, try to make it fast. Make it like an action movie, if you can. Okay, and then especially if you need help doing two breaking, you can ask the additional family, or you can try to do just a one by one, getting the family to move for you. Okay, ready, facing number two. Okay, bow. Okay, thank you, bye-bye.